Jamie, could you pull that video? Get a black and white setting. So
I see that.
got it. Even though defeat the whole purpose of the lighting, I guess black and white, mate, is. Oh, Dom is here.
Touch up. Yes.
Ta-da. What's up, Dom? What's going on?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Aloha.
Aloha.
It's Roy.
Destroy.
Reporting from down under.
I'm probably going to try it for a little bit, go live with Facebook while we're doing this. So anything new this week?
Are you trying to do both at the same time?
Yeah, let's see. I mean, I think it worked, but I'm not sure if you guys are going to show up Facebook part. So.
I'm here. I showed up.
Oh, really? No, you don't. Do you have Facebook? Liar.
I do not have Facebook.
I know.
I don't have Facebook.
You
No Facebook.
you guys are very antisocial.
Not me. I'm just trying to see if I can change my camera to black and white. So
You can't. You have to have the expensive camera. Actually, it was an accident twice. One time I set that setting to black and white. I couldn't switch it back to colors, but
Is that what happened today?
No. Actually, I was trying to get the color to change, and it gave me that black and white mode. It's like, you know what? Okay, let's make it black and white cinematic.
If you don't change back to color within the next 2 minutes, Steven and I are having our own podcast.
yeah.
What's wrong with black and white, man?
Fix it.
You don't like it?
Change it now. I don't like it.
Fix it.
Really? You guys are.
Like the hip artsy crowd. That's not who we are.
Man.
We're developers.
Atlanta Dev Conversation Sincere Podcast.
The camera tells me I can't switch horses in the middle of the race.
That is not something that a camera would say.
Really?
Fix it.
Really? Really?
Yeah. Anarchy. Woo!
You're just black and white.
And-
Fix it.
What? What's wrong with this? There.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Good. You guys are gonna get used to it.
If you don't change it, I'm gonna go into your GitHub, block every single pull request you've ever submitted.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I don't think guys, I really cannot change it.
Oh,
Anyway,
Mhm.
Steven, that is a sharp haircut, man.
thank you.
I know, man. I was telling him like,
Not cut it myself. I
It
went
does not look like he cut it himself.
and I'll be impressed if he did it. I mean, it looks pro.
I would be too.
Professional.
I'd be too. I'd be very impressed.
No, unfortunately, no.
Noise. Yeah.
Noise. Sorry.
Noise.
So,
Mm-hmm.
a couple things I wanted to touch base on.
Okay.
Number one, has everyone seen the Borat trailer?
Yeah. Did you send it, right? Didn't you send it to us?
I think I might have sent you something related to it. But
I see. I've seen the Twitter one. Is that the one you sent?
Yeah, but there's a whole trailer out.
It dropped recently,
Oh.
or today, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't seen it then.
Boom. Dr. Pepper.
Nice. 2 comments. You guys both wearing red, and one of you guys wearing Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, Dr.
We agreed.
Pepper is not a red. It's a.
It's closer to maroon.
Yeah.
Well, it is red.
Okay. Look, right now, I know you exist in only like a monochrome
I know in color.
universe, so you don't know what red is, but this is not red. This is not cutting edge.
Fix it.
Oh,
The other thing is, are we going to talk about programming or is this general discussion?
general discussion. I mean, I think today we don't have any topics to.
I mean, I have a programming topic.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. All right. Share. Do share.
I have 2 actually that I want to discuss. So number one is kind of a broader discussion. What do you guys think of?
Mhm.
And I think you and I have maybe talked about this a little bit, but what do you guys think of the offshore dev team
Mhm.
versus? So say having like a few offshore resources
Okay.
have onshore. So like a smaller onshore dev team versus a larger offshore dev team. What are your thoughts?
I'm okay with some offshore. I don't know if it should be a large present. Like Ahmed, I guess it's situational.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
If it's for a dev team,
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I assume by offshore, you're clearly are you talking about like just like out of the country, just in a different time zone? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, you know, 'cause
I
there's the
mean,
traditional like we're here, but we have a team in India or we have a team
Right.
in Pakistan
correct.
kind of thing, and that's what you mean.
That's what-
I feel like sometimes it's a mixed bag.
Mhm.
You really have to do your due diligence. In fact, you might have to do even more work to find an offshore team that's going to meet your standard.
Mm. Okay. So why you say that?
I've worked
Because
with a couple of offshore teams where it's it almost seemed like the code was just thrown together. There was just no thought or process besides just make it work.
yeah.
So like all those principles of like clean code and like let's use best practices were just kind of thrown out the window. So it's like okay, and it's like and then it's like if there was a handoff where it's like okay they're done and now they're giving you the project to be done with it. It was like okay now we've got to spend time fixing all of this again, and that's just how it is. I've worked with some really good offshore people. But like I said, you still have to do your due diligence, and just like every other, I feel like facet of this business, you probably went to find that offshore team. You probably went through a recruiter or somebody who was just like, no, these people are great, and it's like I said, it's just a mixed bag.
I believe your point. He's the only one who have a doctor in his shirt.
That's right.
So I mean,
Um,
who can argue with that? You know, doctor.
yeah, there it
The
is.
credentials right there.
Pepper? Dr. Pepper.
Pepper. Oh,
Pepper.
do you not understand? Huh? No.
No, no,
No.
no. Niet.
Credential.
My name is Ahmed. I live in the black and white world.
Did you hear what Dom said? Could you repeat what you just said, Dom?
I said the credential is right there. It's on the shirt.
Yeah, I know. He said what.
You guys just don't wear shirts with your credentials on them? It saves so much time.
Yeah.
So, assistant developer, janitor extraordinaire.
Exactly.
They're nice. Good.
But
So-
so Dom, Sorry, Ahmed. So what brought on this question?
I was going to ask you the same question. Say, Dom, what do you think?
So I think a couple of parameters need to be added to that function, right? Couple variables.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Answer goddamn question, man. Answer the goddamn.
Whoa! This is family.
No, it's not. Hell no.
It's not 10 o'clock yet.
What kind of family you think this is?
Here's the thing, like
Mhm.
if you can find some stallions, right? So let's say you can get 2 stallions on shore
Mm-hmm.
versus for the same price as like 5-6 stallions offshore, then that's an easy proposition, right? Like you would absolutely go with the offshore team with more stallions.
Got it.
But to Steven's point, how challenging is finding those stallions?
Yes. And also one thing I would say, even if you find the stallions, all right, and those good developers, there's some time negotiation and pushback need to be back and forth and negotiation. So because sometimes you can do things in like, if you pressure the developers to do some work, they will get the work done if they have to, but they can't give it to you in quality all the time if you keep pushing them.
Yeah.
Onshore can give you some pushback and say like, hey, listen, I will explain to you exactly what you're gonna miss here if you keep pushing that way. And I feel there's more comfort in doing that onshore more than offshore, but it doesn't mean. Hmm?
I'm sorry. I was like, I see the point you're going with that, and I agree with that. Like, if you were going to ask me, like, Steven, we can give you an onshore team, or
Mhm.
that's going to be 5 people, or we can give you an offshore team that's going to be 10 people.
Mm-hmm.
I would probably still go for the onshore team just because of that interaction that we're going to have. It's going to be easier. Like I said, technology makes it's easier to communicate with people, who are offshore, but
Hmm.
Just like when we were at NCR, like trying to sync up everyone's schedules and respect everyone's time off. Because it's like we worked with a couple of people at NCR where it's like, oh, it's 3 o'clock here. Well, it's after midnight there. I'm not sending this person I'm not sending this person a Slack message or anything. I'm sending them an email. And now, unfortunately, I won't get to it. So then it was just like any of that like immediate feedback. It was harder to deliver on.
I agree with you, but I'm thinking about what if a platform? You say you have a company, and like Upwork, you can just give somebody a task, and they can finish it while you sleep, and you wake up in the morning, and it's done. But it just be task based, just specific task. But it's hard to ramp up somebody in one day and get something done and deliver it next day.
So, but in that case, right there, what you just said. To do it all task based means that then the rest of your team has to be so on top of it that you can delegate and you can break down user stories to such that task level that I can immediately go, Dom, here you go, and Dom can look at it and go, no, I know exactly what this is. Like this is so cut. There's really no ambiguity in this. What you're asking for, like, oh, you said blue. Oh, cool. You gave me the hexadecimal color that you want for blue.
So much emotional intelligence in that, and trying to figure out the intent of what you're trying to accomplish. And I feel like the language barrier plays a part in that too, right? So like
I mean, as long as we're not throwing like slang in there, like, hey, I want this thing as wet as a whistle. Like what?
No, I'm talking about like with an offshore team, right? Like with an offshore team, like getting your intent across, I think there's going to be barriers for sure when it comes to language.
Sure.
That's all.
I mean, me and Ahmed still have that problem where I say something, he goes, "That's not a real phrase," and I go,
sure? What's going on?
We lost him already.
What's that?
Stop playing your games on Facebook. We're in the middle of a podcast.
Is everybody okay? No, I understand. Yeah, I agree.
But like if I definitely would be like, hey, we need to bring in 1 or 2 people, and like, here we go, they're going to be here. It's like, cool. I feel like that's an easier mountain to climb. Or it's easier to supplement a team with like 1 or 2 people than saying like, hey, you've got 20 people offshore, because then it's like, oh, well, should I just move to where that team is then, because that's the team that's going to be doing most of the work.
Yeah.
I don't know. I said, I definitely, it's a situational or, an instance kind of thing. Like, I don't want to be like 100% always use onshore people or 100% offshore.
I think if you have like a Tiger team with a very specific project that has like a later delivery time, it's easier. But like, or like your production server that you need hot fixes on right now, I think it's challenging.
You definitely, for something like that, if you've definitely got something where it's like, no, we have SLAs and we got to have stuff up, and then you probably want to have some kind of development team right there wherever the production environment is, because you're like, oh no, this goes down, we immediately need people.
Yeah.
So, good question, Dom.
See, I'm not just here for looks.
That's right. He's got some brains behind that shirt.
He got brains.
Easy there.
Actually, behind my shirt.
That's right. So what was the second question?
Well, the second thing is not actually a question. It's more of a demo. Listen.
Oh, you're gonna do demo. I like it.
Okay.
The coding show, I thought.
Hey, I can show. Hey, I just set up my personal access token for GitHub again, and I was about to do like my verified commits, but I didn't want to generate the certificate on the show itself.
Oh, hey, by the way, did you guys sign up for Hacktoberfest?
No. When can you sign up for that?
You can sign up for Hacktoberfest effective immediately if you submit 4 pull requests into GitHub. You win a Hacktoberfest shirt.
Me like that.
Plus, you learn about open source. There's tons of projects and all different stacks you can look at and contribute to. So check out Hacktoberfest
Mhm.
from DigitalOcean and Dev.io, I believe.
Cool.
Me like it.
Yeah.
But that's not even what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about today. Since I'm gonna ask this question and I'm gonna be disappointed. I already
Yeah.
know. Does anybody here
Mhm.
Spring Boot demo for me?
Spring Boot. No, what is that?
What?
I know. Why would we do that to ourselves?
Yeah.
We're
We told you to let that ship sail and then sink in the harbor, and you keep trying to rise it back up.
If you
Yeah.
guys notice Frankie in the comments, Frankie is always asking about the Spring Boot demo.
I don't even know where the comments are for this show.
Jeez.
Oh, because you don't watch it. That's the problem.
I don't know why this hurts your feelings.
Big time.
I can't even. Oh, just,
Not on my
Big time.
TV.
yeah. I'm not going to. I can see myself right now in my own camera, and I hate it. Why would I want to see it again?
Okay. Well, since
Yeah.
you Philistines don't have a
Oh.
Spring Boot demo for me,
Yeah.
Do you want to do one right now? Let me see if I got the Open JDK stuff installed.
ooh,
I just reinstalled Postman.
Mm-hmm.
get hot in here. It's getting hot in here.
That's right. Ooh. Like I said, got my personal access token for GitHub back on here, so I don't have to put in a password.
GitHub.
That's right.
Nice. Let's hack it. Let's hack that tip.
No, you will not.
Okay, so while Steven gets his environment set up,
I can't believe I'm about to install OpenJDK. I'm sorry, Java fans. It's
Oh,
terrible.
so you're gonna do it live?
We're gonna do it live. Fuck it, we're gonna do it live. This is what Dom wants.
Fuck it. We'll do it
we're
live.
gonna do it. We're gonna. Oh wow. Okay, you gotta
Oh,
share.
this is gonna be a kids. This is gonna be a group activity. Are you ready, kids? Are you ready? I don't even know how to.
Share your screen. Let's see it.
I gotta download it first. Oh, this is a terrible website. Great.
Hey, I need Joe Rogan to moderate the presidential debate. I think.
Man, I think he'll be good at it. That's a good idea. I would.
We're there now.
He's there.
I
Nice.
think as a society we've fallen apart so much that we're there.
Yeah. Man, that would be nice, man. I think that would be next. Imagine if he invite him to his house in that studio and have them both debate there. Just
What do you guys think of his new studio? I hate it.
Well, yeah, me too, man. But he spent a lot of money to make it look good. I mean, I like the old one.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I like the old studio.
Even though, I mean, he moved to Texas, he should have bought a bigger studio. I'm not sure. I mean, I haven't seen enough of the new studio to build
He's
it.
got the money.
Oh
He's
yeah,
got the money to do it.
most successful podcast and online. I mean, yeah, but
Spotify will sell out.
I know,
We will
yeah.
sell out Spotify.
I mean, he's just a couple of views ahead of us. That's it.
There's like one or two.
Oh, have you guys seen our new channel, by the way, with the video and graphic? I guess you guys didn't see it.
I didn't send you a photo either. I got a photo to send you.
Oh yeah, please, man. I mean, I want to do like.
It's one that's really going to encapsulate just my excitement of doing this all the time.
Uh-oh.
I want to say hello to everyone except the people in black and white.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hello. Samir says
Yeah.
hello.
We're just going to be polarizing today.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
It's a defect, guys. I can't help my camera.
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Yes.
You hadn't fired the producer.
It's not. It's a technical difficulty. It's not production.
Yeah.
issue. All right.
All right. Let's see. Is there a java.exe in this thing?
So are you running Windows 10 Pro?
I'm sorry?
Are you running Windows 10 Pro?
I am.
Nice.
So what I have to map, a environment variable
Oh, God, I tried. You know what? I messed up today. I tried to do that with MS Build,
Hmm.
and I could not get it to run.
I,
Like,
I gotta find where did it download to because I gotta move it.
Okay, so well, sorry, while you're doing that, guys, let me just share my screen quickly.
Okay.
Continue. Please do continue.
yeah, I got cocky because I was able to finally path Python 3.7 to my add it to my environmental path.
Good job.
Nice.
So I know it is okay. You guys remember when that was a lot harder to do?
Python?
Comma separated string or semicolon separated string.
Yeah. So what are you trying to do? Like a string manipulation?
No, I'm trying. Well, I was trying to add MS Build to my path, so I can just call
Mhm.
it MS Build.
Yeah.
And I
Oh.
failed gloriously today, so I
Sorry,
gave
man.
up.
Mhm.
Well, we can do it now together. But did you guys see the background?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So this.
Hold on, I don't see it. Oh, I saw something.
Oh,
I like that.
yeah. So this nice car and this our bus, Planet Diff Talk, and
Oh, wait
this,
a minute. All I see is an island.
an island.
I like it.
What? I'm sharing my screen, right? Oh, you guys are.
You're sharing your background.
You're sharing your background.
No, I'm sharing
Which we like.
An island, I guess.
a website. I'm sharing a website. Can you guys not see the car?
You're
the
not
bus?
sharing it on this screen.
I just see your background.
Yeah.
My background. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's reshare.
Technology.
I know it.
We should call like a programmer.
You don't
We
want a
should-
programmer to help you with this.
I mean, I wonder if I can.
I'll spend 6 hours trying to develop a script to help you do this one time and then never again.
That's actually what my next topic is about. I did that yesterday.
About what?
So we have this file, we have an Excel book that comes in,
Mhm.
and it has 3 different sheets in it.
Hmm.
So in order to like have it upload to our database,
Hmm.
we have one developer who goes in there and he turns each sheet into its own file, renames it, deletes rows, deletes columns, formats cells,
Hmm.
and then uploads it to blob storage where it gets written to our database
Hmm.
via an Azure function.
Okay.
That sounds like a lot of steps, right?
It is.
So I spent a little bit of time using some Python and some Google,
Hmm.
and I created a script that grabs a file,
Hmm.
grabs each sheet in the file, turns it into its own file, and then once it does that, uploads it all and uploads each file into our Azure Blob Storage, so it can be processed.
Nice. Do you have the script with you? Can you show it to us? And
I do here.
okay, cool.
Let me share my screen. I'll even run a quick little host disable participant screen sharing.
Let me allow it. I allow it.
This never happens.
Oh no, this is the first time anything like this has ever happened.
Okay, let me give you access, temporary access. Room, allow. So request it again.
Host disabled participant screen sharing.
No, I did not. It's a lie. It's a lie. Okay. Advanced sharing option. Okay. All right. Now it's open.
Okay. So, can you guys see my screen?
Yes, sir. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see some code.
Okay. So, I'm not a Python dev, so the Python people are going to be mad at me because I have a lot of code repetition. Actually, that's just even like bad dev.
I mean,
So-
that's not even a Python thing, but we're gonna let it slide for demo.
Just today.
So before I even start, I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can add a requirements.txt file to your repo
Mm-hmm.
so that when somebody clones your repo, they can do pip install requirements, pip install flag R requirements txt,
Mhm.
and then pip will install each package in your
nice.
requirements. kind of like a NuGet restore.
Mm.
So first thing I do is I give it a path to where my Excel files are. For this one, it's Excel files, and then walk through using the operating system. Walk through the path, grab each file, and then I create an XLS of each sheet in that file.
Mm-hmm.
I then, because I need to use the OpenPyXL library, I then rename each file from XLS to XLSX, because I wasn't able to do it in my first method because I'm not a Python dev. I don't even know how this works.
Okay.
I just
So
copied-
it's
So after I rename to XLSX,
how's
then
that? What?
I iterate through each of those files,
Mm-hmm.
and I call OpenPyXL load workbook. I grab the sheet name, the first sheet name, because it only contains one sheet now.
Mm-hmm.
I delete the rows I need to delete using a range 1 through 8. I delete the 11th column, and then I delete the 5th column. The reason why I do the 11th and not the 5th first is because when you delete a column, everything shifts.
Mm-hmm.
So if I deleted the 5th column first, then I could reliably, I guess, know that my column 11 is now column 10, but it makes me feel better at night to first delete the furthest column and then delete the closest column. I then set what my format is for the date.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tell it, like which column to go through, and then go through each cell in that column, change the date.
Mm-hmm.
I set the format for the number that I need, and I select that column, and then iterate through each cell. And then I go again. This is another range, so sheet.max row +1.
Mm-hmm.
Iterate through each cell, format the number. I save the book, and then I close it. This little step was big. You have to close things in the operating system, because if you try to do something else afterwards, it'll scream at you. So save and then close. After that, I iterate through each file again. Again, this is code repetition, not good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I parse the name string to get the string that I need, right? Interpolate it with the path, and then I rename each file using the new name that I need to give it. And then finally, I have my function to upload to the Azure Blob Storage. This was a little tricky because there's 2 versions of the Azure Storage SDK available.
Mm-hmm.
And the most recent one, I think, came out earlier this year, and I had to get the most recent one. But once I figured that out, it was pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
You literally just pass it your connection string, your blob storage connection string, which you can find using Blob Explorer, or in the Azure portal, and the container name. Luckily, actually, the docs, when they walk you through this, you can actually even provision a container on your own. Once you have a connection string, you just give it a container name, and it'll provision it for you. Then you tell it to create a client, much like we're familiar with like HTTP clients, right?
Mm-hmm.
You pass it the container name and the file name that you're going to create, and then upload the file into Blob Storage.
That's beautiful. By the way, how can you make it trust the script? What do you do? Authenticate, or you have a file that say that's my identity file or something like that, so you can automatically
It just goes based on your connection string. So this is bad practice, obviously, storing your connection string here.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I see. You just didn't put it here, yeah.
You can set it as an environment variable and then get it.
Okay, I see.
So you don't have it. Obviously, I put. Go ahead.
No, I said sorry. I wasn't paying attention, and you just say it's connection string there, so it makes sense.
So I'll run a quick demo.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
go ahead and open the like the file that I'm looking at. So we go into Excel files. You'll see my delete that. Ran that earlier today. But you know, I'll open this Excel book so you can see that it has 3 sheets. 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
And then I'll show you this new file folder that's empty. And then I'll show you my blob storage container, which is empty as well. Right? We all saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing up my sleeves.
Uh-oh.
Show you your blob storage. I didn't see it. Show it to me empty. Prove it.
Empty. It is empty.
Prove it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and run my script.
Mhm.
Running.
Brought to you by Python.
And now
Please give us money.
here are the files.
Dr. Pepper.
Created 3 files from 1.
Damn.
Okay. And then
Mhm.
we go to my storage. Okay. And we refresh. A minute now.
Quack, quack, quack. You gotta give it a minute. It's gonna go to the cloud.
Gotta go to the cloud.
It's gonna fly. It's gonna go all the way to space and come
Gotta
back.
go
Not
to the
refresh.
cloud.
Maybe you're looking at the different bucket, Dom, or
Oh, that's not good.
well, at least it's split the file. The point is, well, you don't have any connection though. Your connection string is it's a dummy thing, right? You didn't have the connection string to Azure from in the script, did you?
Let me close the Storage Explorer and open it again. We'll get back to that. But
Okay, yeah. But I think I saw maybe I know your issue. It seemed like your connection string is empty, or it has like dummy data. Remember?
well, I ran my other copy that does have the connection string.
Okay, gotcha. All right. Noise. Nicely played.
Let's see.
I think we're almost there. I have no idea. This is a lot more complicated than I figured it should be.
You know, we have 2 minutes, so we have to start a new session. Is that
That's
cool?
fine.
Is that cool? Is that cool?
This
All
is
right.
what Dom wants. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do
Okay.
it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. Okay.
Whoa, language. Watch the goddamn language.
I'm gonna bleep this, but what do you guys think? Just shut it down, start again?
How much time we have left? We got 2 minutes.
Well, less than a minute. What are you talking about? 2 minutes.
I can't
Yeah.
annotate the screen, but like I'm looking at it right here. It says remaining meeting time.
Less than a minute.
I see 1 minute. Now
Less.
it's frozen. 43 seconds.
Yeah. Well, no, we have the streak. We're just gonna stop it and restart it. It's gonna.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right. See you guys in 1.
Wait, hold on. Here's my
Hmm.
storage. Here's my storage.
See?
It uploaded.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nice. So it just took a minute. That's right. It took a little bit to go to the cloud and do it.
No, I think it was maybe like refreshing the connection. Maybe that was the issue.
Unacceptable, man. We don't do shit. I'm gonna go offshore. I'm gonna off grid.
Okay, you go get you an offshore team who's got as much charm as we do.
That's
I
true.
know. I can't find anybody in the world.
True.
Can't find anybody in the world can do what you guys do.
Who's not
All right.
gonna go, hey, why the hell are you filming in black and white? Because that's dumb. No
You
one's
know-
gonna say that.
Doctor,
Except
you're
me.
right. You're right, doctor. Yeah. All right, let's start another one. All right,
All
give me
right.
going once, twice, 3. All right, re-invite. See you guys in a few.